Welcome to Mishna study Masechet Sheviit, Perek Gimel Mishna Zayin. In this Mishnah, we're going to speak about removing stones from a field, right? So we spoke by last Mishnah, if you have a fence and you're trying to take down a fence. Over here, let's say it's stones that, when you plowed through it, I guess earlier on, last year, or actually we'll see how Rambam explains this basically Yerushalmi, right? There's stones that, should be removed by the plow. It's like right at the top of the soil, if they're big enough, or if they're, in the way, if they're seen, are you allowed to move them? That's what we're going to speak in this Mishnah. Avanim shezi'azatan mahresha. Stones that the plow moved them. Right? So over here, simply put, it sounds like the plow actually moved them. Rambam though explains based on the Yerushalmi that there's stones that are right? They're fit, right? They can be moved by a plow, even though a plow didn't actually move them. Probably because on the seventh year, you're not supposed to be plowing, right? So that's probably why the Yerushalmi does that. I didn't look inside, but it makes sense. Or shayu mechusot, right? Or they were actually covered, right? They were covered in dirt, v'nitgalu, and they were revealed. Im yesh bahem shtayim shel masoy shnayim, hara'elu yinatelu, right? If there are two stones, that each stone you need two people to carry it, then you could remove these stones, right? Those are big enough, you could remove these stones. It's not considered that you're fixing your field. Hamsakelet sadeu. Right now, someone wants to mesakel, literally means to remove the rocks from his field. You can remove the upper level, right? The upper level of stones, and you have to leave in its place the ones that are touching the ground, right? Because if you remove those, then you're fixing your field, so you're not allowed to touch the ones that are touching the ground. Similarly, if you have a pile of pebbles or gal shilavanim, right, or a mound of stones, you're allowed to take the upper ones and leave the ones that are touching the ground, so you're not fixing your field. And if underneath those stones, right, the lower level is a bedrock, or you have straw, right, so you're not actually fixing the ground, you're allowed to move those stones as well. All this, Rambam says, based on what we said before, that you're not allowed to fix the field, right? So this is not an issue of money dying. Over here, it's literally, you're not fixing the field. You can't come to fix the field. And by doing some of these things of removing the stones that are touching the ground, you could be actually fixing your field. So all that is not allowed.